Hi guys, this is your monkey PTR update for the Tempest Arms. So Tempest Arms, what you need to know in a short guide. So let's check out. First of all, we get a new building. We have the craft and collection. Craft is where you craft this, collection where you can see what you all got. It's pretty similar as of now, like we had it with the gems. But here we see already the first difference. Crafting station, legendary part. So we have this golden part, which is material, which is only for the crafting station legendary. You see, if you go to epic, you have the purple one, and if you go to rare, you have the blue material. As well as you can see, there is one on the attack side and one on the defense side. So it's pretty much the same all over. You need material and you can craft per hero type, one attack part, one defense part. So in total per generation of heroes, you have 6 of Tempest Arms, so 3 times attack for infantry, rider and hunter, as well as the same for defense side. So in total it's 6. So let's check out what you can do. So at chance you can only get 1, and you get infantry hero defense and enemy infantry hero damage reduction. That is the rare one. If you go to epic, the chances are different because you have 3 different types. So it's per hero type, so infantry, hero defense and hero damage reduction. Here it is for the rider and also for the hunter. The difference between them is of course the stats you get by it, as well as for the attack crafting it is hero final damage, and for the defense part it is hero final damage reduction. So let's craft 10 times and check out what we get. So we got a lot of material and let's see what we can do with that. So let's level it up to level 10 and see what we get. So we got health amplification and troop attack. So let's check out what we got here. So that's the overview we got. As you know, on a rare you can only get 2 additional stats, for an epic you get 3 additional stats, and for legendary you can get 4 additional stats, and that are the stats you see here and what we can get as additional stats you see here. So additional stats are all over the same chances, but there are also some new parts, especially the lowest part here. Lethality amplification and health amplification is pretty new, as well as combat morale from the Tempest Gears, as well as extra damage taken reduction from combat morale is also absolutely new. But also check out what we get here. For example, the behemoth damage reduction, as well as aircraft damage and damage reduction. So these are new stats and they are super powerful depending on how high they are. And imagine you have 6 of those, so that is super strong, and that is just on level 10. Because on level 10, imagine you have that 4 times, for example, behemoth damage reduction or aircraft damage on top. So those stats are incredible powerful. So this is, of course, it's a new feature. It's a new game-changing part in this game of status survival. But what you can also do when you have reached level 10, you can unlock a special skill. And that what we do here is we scan them. And what we get is the hero's damage taken from enemy riders is reduced by 12%. That are pretty powerful parts, which is additional after you reached level 10 of this part. So for example, what are all the stats you can unlock? So we have in total ultra rare, rare and common, which are also skills we can unlock on level 10. There are various, we can't go to all of them, otherwise the video is far longer than you're interested in. But you see, when a hero is affected by burn damage, there are heroes that have burn damage, you can check them out on my server, is increased by 280%. That's already strong, and that's a rare one. And here are the ultra rare one. Behemoth and troop damage taken from enemy aircraft is reduced by 30%. That's our super massive stats. As you might know, and as I already said, this is an ultra game changing part. If you stopped spending, this will beat you even if you are a former elite. And that's the sad story to say. Those new features are more and more overpower everything before, and in a way that it's really tremendous. That is when you reach your rare, for example, Tempest Arms, and unlock it on level 11, or unlock the special skill on level 10, however you want to call it. So here we see, for the first 20 rounds, the hero's damage dealt is increased by 28%. There are various other special skills like increased damage on first roll, or all damage focused on first row, so destroying the infantry of the opponent. So those feature is pretty crazy, and that is 6 times. If you have enough money, then this is 6 times of what is coming. The material you saw, we got it on PTR for free, but there is a crystal mine where we can craft materials, and there will be bundles, and there will be massive amount of events. But you saw all the stats, and I can show you again some of the stats here. The available stats for the epic ones are not really convincing because they're far lower than what you can get on, for example, than epic. That's pretty obvious that you get more the higher the quality or the more rare the items are. So this is what you get. And remember, rare has only 2 additional stats, epic has, as you can see here, 3 additional stats, and the legendary has 4 additional stats. The stat percentages you see here, from troop attack to extra damage taken reduction from combat morale, is for each stat you can get the same. So there is no difference, just the rarity defines what kind of stats and how high they can go. That's it for Tempest Arms, a short sneak peek, more detailed, and the material will be partially in events available, and of course bundles, and the crystal mine will give you something. We don't know exactly what you will get there by now.